Okay, let's start the meeting part. Okay, so before we begin, can you please introduce yourself? Give a brief intro.
Yeah, sure, Aditra. And first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. Maybe it's my 14th or 15th interview. I didn't remember exact number. So yes, hello guys. I am Parth Makwana. People know me as the short form PM. Parth Makwana short form PM. So I am a founder and the CWO of the TST technology. You can see here. So TST is the IT company. Almost we are working on the Web2 technologies. I am also the co-founder of the Bistop technology. At Bistop, we are working on the Web3 technologies. I am managing the portfolio management service, PMS firm also. At there, we are managing the stock portfolio of our client. I'm running a media agency. At there, we are giving the digital marketing services, 360-degree digital marketing services to our clients. And right now, I'm hustling on the YouTube and podcast, so I can spread my knowledge about it. Apart from this, yeah, I'm a Howard delegate, uh, Amazon best-selling author of the LinkedIn Organic Growth book. And yes, I work with around 4 to 5 startups. And yes, this is a little bit about me. I
You're,
love to read books.
you're what delegate?
Howard delegate.
I mean, you studied in Harvard.
It's a different story. I will let you know. Okay. Later.
Okay, okay. Good.
It's the global program run by the Howard University, and I was selected in that 2 years ago.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Maybe 1.5. I don't know. I just forget.
So, which college have you graduated from?
Yes, Saritra. So that's things about me.
No, from which college have
I'm
you graduated?
graduated from the by. Yeah, so till I don't have the degree, so people know me as undergraduate student, and I'm in a final year right now. So I just passed out from the GTU Technical University, Gujarat Technical University, GTU, from
Oh,
the VGEC. Yeah, so it's government college. Most of the time I'm bunking my classes and chilling out with my friends.
oh. You're investing most time in your startups than in college.
Yeah, you can say that. What happened is when I was in my second year, right? Our second year was just started and the corona began in the March 23rd. The lockdown started and I started hustling to do the businesses, to do the startups. I work with the other 3 4 startup also, start investing, learn the so many things from the YouTube, and this kind of the things is going right now. Thanks to corona, by the way.
Oh, God. So, what is this TST technology about? I mean, what is the purpose?
So TST is a IT company, right? At TST, we are making the applications, websites, softwares. We are also working on the data science, Python scripting, automation softwares, AML. We are working on IT development, DevOps part, almost the Web2 technologies. We are developing the service softwares for our clients. I work with the clients like the angel investor of the Googles, hedge fund manager, people who got funding from the 100x VC, people who selected in the YC Y Combinator. So I work with this kind of the clients. We are making software for them, and right now our motto is to making the good best softwares for the enterprises. So yes, till yet we don't have our any own product right now, but we are working on it. So maybe within a few months we will launch our own product also. But right now TST is the service based company. We have the more than 25 plus team member, and I work with the 20 plus no sorry more than 25 plus client from the 5 different countries like the US, Canada, UK, Singapore, and India obviously, and also Dubai maybe. Yeah, so that's the thing. We work with the more than 10 industry like the fintech, healthcare, social media, business, lifestyle, gamify. So we work with more than 10 industry also. So this kind of the work is TST doing.
So, the TST technology, it was founded during coronavirus, right?
Yes, actually, by the way, which date is today? Today is 8th July, right? So TST is only 1 year and 7 days old. 1 year ago, we started the TST on 1st July.
Okay, 1 year ago.
Yes, 1 year and 7 days.
So, as you said that you are also right now dealing with international client, that means the company has grown a lot. So, within the period of
Yeah.
only 1 year, how did you manage to grow the company at such a large scale?
Mhm.
That is that.
So actually, there is not a one single answer. There are the so many things, and the main answer, the mostly I follow is yes. It's not. It's like a little bit like the emotional answer, like blessing of my parents and the support of my team members and the friends also. So that's the thing. But Main thing is we just focus on the client quality, right? More than 50 to 60% of the business I got from my referral business only. My client is referring me to other persons, and till the date we didn't lose one single client. Till the date I didn't lose one single client. So the most of my 50% business is coming from the recurring business. So that's the thing. And as I mentioned, I work with the big clients like the hedge fund manager, angel investor, the VCs, and the people got selected from the YC, etc. So yes, obviously they have the big money. They are also available and ready to pay me the big money. So that's the thing. And everything is depends on the quality, right? How you process. Actually, our process is very different. Ki we are also providing them. Yes, everyone is making software, right? But we are also providing them the human touch, right? The human touch, like the we are sending them the thank you letters right after they give me the payments. We are also keep in touch. We are taking their feedback also, okay, how we can improve ourselves to give you the better quality. So this kind of the human touch and the better quality we are serving them.
So you are from a business background or service background?
Mm, Actually, my grandpa also doing the job, government job. My uncle is doing government job. My father is also doing the government job. So they almost over 2 years ago they all are forcing me to doing the government job like the UPSC, GPSC, or IAS. Even they are forcing me to do the master, etc. So yes, I am from the service background, from the job background. My parents are forcing me to do the job, but right now they are not forcing me because every month I'm paying more than 30 people. So I am from the service background. And yes, to be honest, it's really very little bit hard to prove yourself when you are from the service background and everybody is forcing you to do the job.
Okay, okay. So how did the entrepreneurship, the passion for entrepreneurship hit your mind? That मुझे
Mm,
business करना है. How did this bug hit you?
Actually, TST is not my first business. TST is my fourth company. So from the first year of the college, I was doing the different kind of the hustle. Like I also started the perfume-based company in my when I was in first semester with my friend. But that company never gone before more than the ideation phase. We are just doing the research, ideation, creating the logo, etc. After that, I also started the e-commerce company with my friend. There we are selling the t-shirts, so glasses and the shoes, etc., fashion kind of the things toward the college mates on the Instagram. After that I started the investment part also. I'm investing in the mutual fund stocks and the PPF, etc. I explore that side also. I also explore the tech side, and I work with the, as I mentioned, for the few to 4 to 5 startups. I work with the startups like the delivery startups, edtech startup, media agency, angel firm. So I work with this kind of the startup also. So this kind of the things I'm doing. And in the corona period I started my blog and podcast. So on my podcast I interview more than 25 people, people who are angel investors, millionaires, founder and the entrepreneurs of the big companies, people who got the also got the funding from the government and the from angel investor also. So I just talk with this kind of the people. And from the beginning, as I mentioned, right, I started the 3 to 4 business also. I want to do something else, मतलब कि कुछ दुनिया थोड़ा बहुत अलग हो. खुद तो
अलग
अलग ही
करना
करना
है,
था, खुद
out
का
of the
करना था.
box.
Yeah, out of the box you can say. And, something like how I can help people also, right? The even right now most of the it's happened like sometime I'm giving offering the job to help that candidate also. I can definitely hire the better candidate at less money. But what I can do is how I can help him, how I can help her also. So that's kind of the things I can consider. So I want to do pay to somewhere else also. So I when you are just paying one person, right, you are not paying that single one person, you are paying to their family also because of the salary you are getting, right? The person is running his home. So that kind of things I want to do. And I want to create a one kind of the ecosystem where I can give the jobs, my team can give the job. I want to do the charity kind of the things. So yes, so before 1 year my motto was to make the too much money, but right now my motto is making the very very good and awesome softwares like the Microsoft, the Google, and also do the charity.
So your motto for starting the business was to make money at first.
um yeah, 1.5 years ago.
Okay, so
Yeah,
how?
obviously everyone want to make good money.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but many people say that if you start a business, then it should not be about making money. It should be about solving problems. Money is the byproduct.
Uh,
If you
yeah.
are,
Actually, to
only
be
purpose
honest,
is to
right?
make money, then your business would fail. That's what many
Yeah.
people say.
As I mentioned, right? To be honest, because to be practical, to run the business, we definitely need the cash flow and the money, right?
Hmm.
So yes, that time I want to make the money. Who don't want to make the money? As a college student, who don't want to make the money? And I also mentioned that key right now I want to create more and more jobs for the people and want to do charity, right? So money is not a part here, as I already mentioned. So yes, money was the part that time, but I also want to do the something also, right? I want to do offer the jobs, I want to work with the big clients, I want to serve them or services also. Key how I can help you, right? Because what happens is mostly our my client age is more than 25 to 40. So they don't know about the newer technology, they don't know about the new strategies, they don't know about the new age marketing team, they don't know how to manage the teams, tech teams, etc. So what happens is they hire some particular person, they hire some particular agency, and they don't work well for them. So I want to solve this kind of problem also, with the help of the technology and with the help of the people. So I can create the more and more jobs for the people and want to do the more and more jobs for the people. So yes, that is the thing.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey Eritra, what happened?
Yeah, net issue, internet issue.
I understand.
Oh yes, network issue from right. Yes, so you are saying?
Yes. I yes give the full answer from where from when I can start. You can
Yeah,
let me
you are
know.
still serving client. You're saying that people
Oh
don't.
yes. Yeah, so that's the thing is I want to serve my clients to strategy to grow their businesses, right? So as I mentioned, I work with more than 10 industries. So we are helping them to make the better softwares, better product, so also they can also serve to their clients. So it was the motto to serve the better solutions of the softwares at that time. And also the money was part, right? Number the main part is how we can generate more and more job opportunity for the Indian people, for the Indian students. How can I do the more charity to help the people and all. So that's the motto right now. It's totally different. And to be honest, people who are saying that yes, we don't need money and we just need to solve the problem, yes, definitely they are 100% right. But to run the organization, to pay the people, to grow your business, definitely we want some money on hand.
So, how did you found your co-founders for the business?
It's also the long story. What happened is when, as I mentioned, when I started my business in the college, right? So
Mhm.
when I was in a first and second year, so me and my co-founder is bunking the class to eat the pani puri only. Me and my co-founder is bunking the class to eat the pani puri. We are going to drink the lassi also.
Where are you
So
going?
we are to eat the pani puri.
Pani puri. Oh, pani puri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Pani Puri and Lassi. Yeah, Golgappa, right? So at the Pani Puri shop and the Lassi shop, we are discussing like, okay, here and I, we can do this business, we can do this business. Here and I like this car, I like to down in the plan. So we are just discussing about the dream and the mission and this kind of the stuff. So he's also passionate. He is also a little bit, not a little bit. He's also a skillful person. So I still I remember the day. It was the month of the May, maybe month of the May. I just do the conference call to my both the co-founders, Hiren and the Dakshesh. I tell them, okay, let's start do something else. So they are also hustling like me. As I mentioned, I was doing the freelancing and working with the startups. They are also doing some hustle like this. And I mentioned, ki, stop, it's okay. We are making some kind of the money, but we need to do something which can create the impact. And I just mentioned, ki, Dakshesh, just handle the application part. The Hiren, you just handle the website kind of the part, and I will handle the business part and the marketing part, how we can get the clients and all. And we just started the business. So I get my co-founders from my college only. We are
All
classmates
co-founders are
and
from
also the
college only.
bunkers. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
they became co-founders while bunking the class, right? So that was
Yes,
the
yeah,
start of
only
your
because
friendship.
yeah, only because of bunking the class.
हाँ कॉलेज लाइफ में तो यही मजा है.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's how I find my co-founder. Yes, but actually, I'm working class with so many people, but they are really passionate. They are skillful. They are passionate. They are willing to work hard. Also, it's happened so many times. Ki, even today, right? I sleep at 7 o'clock. In morning, whole night I was working. Even my team members are also working, so they are ready to work hard.
That's great.
That's the thing.
So is there any kind of personality clashes? Because in many cases partnership business gets closed down because
Mhm.
clashes between partner. I mean, that's what I have heard. So enter any kind of
Mhm.
personality clashes between you or your
Uh, yes,
how do you
it's happened
adjust?
sometime. Yeah, it's actually it's also happened with me sometime. What happened is sometimes, as you mentioned, to do dash the business, we don't focus on the how we can solve the problem, we don't focus on the money. So one of my co-founder, his the mindset is like that. Yes, to be honest, I also agree with you. I also agree with him also. But as I mentioned, also to run the business, we need some money on hand cash so we can grow more. So sometime at this kind of the stage and at another place, at another some of the point we also clashes. So how we can handle is, ki I am managing what most of the what part of the managing. I'm managing the hiring. I'm managing the pool, non-tech part about the salary, about any problem, about any they are getting any good resources and all. I'm also managing the finance and marketing and sales team. So this part is by handled by me. So they can give me any input, right? Okay, we can do this. They can give me advice, but the final decision in this part will be mine. And same with the technical side. So at they are handling the technical things, they are managing the project, they are managing the technical team. So I can give them advice, we can do this, but the final decision will be them there, right? So we have the particular department in that we can give the advice, but the for the final decision in the particular department we have the particular single person who has the more knowledge about it. So it's how I'm dealing with the clashes, and mostly our vibe is really good. ऐसा कुछ ज्यादा clashes नहीं होता है.
लेकिन क्या होता है ना
Yeah.
ग्रुप में इन ग्रुप योर डिसीजन ऑलवेज डज नॉट मैटर इन ग्रुप यू हैव टू गो अकॉर्डिंग टू द ग्रुप डिसीजन एवरीवन एल्स डिसीजन यू कैन नॉट टेक ऑल डिसीजन बाय योर
uh
so how do you feel about it you
yes.
don't get the freedom to do everything
Yes.
by yourself.
Yeah, so that thing I mentioned, we have the particular dedicated person, a skillful person for the particular department. For the technical part and the technical team side, I have the success for the and the then also for the other part, right? Marketing, sales, and the hiring department, I am there. And so they can give me the advice, I can give them advice, but the end decision will be the depends on the particular department head, right? So it's how we are arranging the things, and the all all company level of the clash is like a final decision that affect the company a lot. So it will be decided by me. So in that what we are doing is we are just making on the offer like the we are more by the we are four core executives, right? We are just deciding what is the right thing or not. And as I mentioned, all are the skillful person, and I also read so many books and all. I work with so many people. I work with around till late I work with the more than 100 team member also, only 100 plus freelancers and all. I work with more than 30 to 40 plus clients, I also experience. So they are also respecting me. Okay, so and decision will be taken by you is definitely right.
So how did you manage your startup and college together?
Actually, when I started, right, what happened is sometimes it's so many times it's happened like I need to do the give the mid semester exam, I need to write the assignment to joining the class. But really, to be honest, very thank you so much to Corona. So many times I just copy and paste my friend's assignment and upload it. So many times I do just writing one night before the one night ago the exams. Even so many times it's happened like I had a final year exam in my December. So me and my partner is doing reading books on the Skype on it right 2 o'clock at night. He's explaining me some topic, I'm explaining him some topics about the next day exam. So yes, this is how I'm managing the things like yes, I to
जुगाड़
be
कर
honest,
लिया.
maybe I don't think. Yeah, jugaad kar liya. I to be honest, I in whole 4 year I didn't write more than two assignment by myself.
You
In
did
whole
what?
4 years
I don't understand.
I didn't wrote more than two assignment by myself. I was just copy and pasting my friends' assignments. It's how I'm saving the time. And there are the time management kind of the things. You need to decide what is your priority. As I mentioned, right? Last night I was sleep at the 7 o'clock in the morning. So whole night I was working. So I need to decide my priorities. So first of all, what I need to choose? I need to choose the classes, or I need to do the class client meeting. I need to watch a movie, or I need to working on my skills. I need to go hang out with my friends, or I need to do my work. So everything is depends on your work. What I'm doing is you can see the diary here, right? So this is my diary. In this I'm writing my plan like by this month I need to achieve this, by year I need to achieve this, by week I can achieve this, and I'm making the plan like this month how we can achieve this. I don't have the board right now, but in our office I have the whiteboard. In that we are writing the monthly goals. So, and we are also making the plans ki how we can achieve this with this our plan. So we are making the plans and all, and everything is about the plan, time management. You can use.
Fine. But as you said that that is the homework part you can copy paste by yourself. But during the semester
Yes.
exam, then there is no chance
Hmm.
of cheating. You have to go to the college and then write the answer. But if you spend your entire
Ah,
time
so
working
it's
in a
about
startup, how can you study for semester exam?
actually studied even to be honest, right? For more in my last 4 or 5 semesters, I didn't purchase one single book. I was just reading from my PDFs, and what I did is ki more than in the engineering there are 5 to 6 subjects. So in the last 2 semester, what we did is ki we just invited one friend who is very intelligent in studies, and he is explaining us कि about the one particular subject. Okay, do this. We are not giving them the deep part. ऊपर ऊपर से हम पढ़ लेते थे. And I was also watching the videos, YouTube videos I'm watching, because I know कि my visual sense is very powerful, and one of my partner visual reading sense is very powerful, so he is reading the books and I was watching the YouTube videos. So on the YouTube videos I'm making some kind of the little bit notes, and I just go to the exam and just write it down. And as I'm doing the so many kind of the things, so it's not very hard for me to pass from the exam. So it's totally depend. We are just doing the IMP questions. I study from the guys, study from our friends, just studying the PDFs, watching the videos, this kind of thing. Even I remember our exam time is more than 2 hour and half, 2 hour and 30 minutes. And each and every exam, I am just out from my class, my exam hall within 1 hour. And teacher and my friends are really very shocked. Parth, how you brought a whole paper in 1 hour? Because इससे ज़्यादा आता ही नहीं है. तो क्या लिखूंगा मैं?
So don't you take any break? I mean, as you said that you're hustling a lot, you're running 2 or 3 companies together. So do you get time for a break? I mean, for example, if you want to watch a movie like that, or do you always work 24
So
hours a day?
for actually, what happened is कि, in last 2 months I get a really good time, but before it I don't have that kind of time to for a date, for a movie, etc. So what I can do is what I'm doing right now is कि don't do the repetitive task. For the repetitive task, you can hire a better person than you. Right? Yes, I study the computer engineering. I know the some of the languages, but if I am doing the coding, so it will take my time, right? I need to do the coding for 4 to 5 6 hours, 7 hours in a day. But if I hire a particular person who can do the code better than me, it would be great. So as I have the particular person who is managing the TST, who is I have a particular person who is managing the bstop. I have a particular one person trader who is managing my that portfolio management service also. So for the each and every department I have the particular person, so I never do the repetitive task. I just delegate that task to the particular and skillful person who can manage the things. So it's how I'm getting that down. But yes, responsibility increase, because at the end the client गाली मेरे को देगा अगर कुछ खराब होगा तो. रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इंक्रीज होते हैं, उस तरह से पे आउट भी इंक्रीज होता है, टाइम भी इंक्रीज होता है, सब इंक्रीज होता है. बट वी नीड टू थिंक कि हाउ वी कैन डेलीगेट दिस टास्क टू एनी अदर पर्सन who can do it better.
So, at the age of 18 only, you are running so many business. So how do you feel about it? Because not everybody can start a business at the age of 18. Some people start it at 30, some people at
Um,
40. So what's your opinion about it? Do you think that the earlier you start, the
uh,
better it would be?
to be honest, sorry, I'm right now I'm 21. I was started at 18.
You?
I was started at 18.
Hello?
Hmm, looks like you have big internet issue.
No, no, I just had a phone call actually, suddenly. That's why the network issue came. Yes, so you were saying lastly?
I was started at 18, but right now I'm 21. I mentioned right that perfume business and all that. Even not only perfume business, I did the e-commerce business, network marketing business, sport for PPF investment, the blog, podcast, working for to my startup. So I started at the 18. Yes, I feel like study is okay, academic study is okay, experience is okay, age is okay, but not experience. Skill is okay, but experience is really matter. जितना तुम जल्दी start करोगे उतना तो ज्यादा मिलेगा. I truly believe in this because it's exponentially growth, right? Just to earn 1 lakh rupee, I take too much time, but to earn the next 10 lakh rupee, to earn the next 1 crore rupees, don't take too much time because it exponential growth. So even the as you may as we are you can also get your find your passion by working in the different industry. जितना आप ज्यादा फेल होंगे उतना आप ज्यादा सीखोगे because कि who is joining Kashish?
Yeah, it's one of the audience. Actually,
Oh,
they had an
okay.
exam today. That's why they weren't able to join. One of them have joined. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Ashish, do you have any question for Mr. Parth? You can ask. Ashish is not responding. Yes, you can continue, Parth.
Oh yeah, so as you start early, you can get more. You suppose you get the failure, right? It definitely happen. You get failure because of you don't have any experience, you don't have too much skill, you don't have network, you don't have too much money to put on your table, right? So as you fail early, you will get more experience because कि जब आप बड़े हो जाओगे तो you have the responsibility of parents, responsibility of wife, or responsibility of children, responsibility as your age increase, your responsibility increase. But at the time you can't take a big risk, I guess. जितना जल्दी आप अर्ली एज में जितना ज़्यादा बड़ा रिस्क लोगे वो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा बिकॉज तब आपके पास खोने के लिए कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं होता. That I follow, and yes, experience really matter a lot. As the one of the quote I read on the Instagram by the Neil Patel, कि the best way to creating wealth is to start early only.
Hmm. So you are advising everyone to start early, right?
Sorry,
You are
advising.
advising everyone to start early as possible. Start the business.
As much as possible. Yeah, yes, yes. Even I felt like I started very late. Okay, I started in the my after my first semester, right? So I think if I started it in my 11th or 12th, maybe I can go far. But with the start, right, we need to manage the things like also it's not happen like it just fail. After that failure, also we need to keep the points like why I fail, what the next thing I can do, what the next strategy I can implement, what's the next way I can find to get a success. So yes, start early, but don't blindly.
Don't.
And mostly don't blindly start early, but don't blindly. You don't feel like okay, I'm just in my first year. If I fail, it's completely fine. My parents will handle me. Yes, it's definitely parents will support you. Your parents will handle you, but it don't look. ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं मैं फेल होऊंगा चल जाएगा. Yes, चलेगा कोई बात नहीं फेल हो, but कुछ तो साइड में डेफिनेटली करो.
And during your college, how did you manage to network? Because you see, in order to run a business, networking is very important. How do you find the proper connection?
Mhm. Yeah, so as I mentioned, right, I started my podcast. So on my podcast, I interviewed more than 25 plus people. So just to and to be honest, if I didn't started the podcast, I don't think I learned so many businesses because on my podcast, I invited TEDx speakers, Josh Talk people, angel investor, millionaires, founders, and CEO of the big companies who got the funding also. So from one of the basic bare core fundamental knowledge I get from them. So I just use the LinkedIn. On the LinkedIn, I am just searching like founder, CEO, angel investor, and the speaker, etc. If I like their profile, I'm just inviting, as you inviting me, right? You like my post and you inviting me, give me the introduction, invitation, and I was also doing the same. If I like the profile of the any person, I'm inviting them. So it's how I do the network because it was the Corona time, right? I remember for more than 90 days, I don't go out from my door, from my home door, right, main door of my home, for the around 80 to 90 days. I was just locked in my home. So I was doing the things like blogging, podcasting, and content creation, learning new stuff and all. So everything I network only from the LinkedIn.
Okay.
So LinkedIn is the best networking platform.
Okay, Ashish or Mahadev, do you have any question? Anyone? Okay. You can write in the chat box or you can ask directly. Okay,
Yes,
so
guys, if you
hmm,
yep.
yeah. So my last question is that what would be your piece of advice to any aspiring entrepreneur?
So the advice should be, I don't say it's advice. It's like my just sharing my learning and experience with you. Ki read a lot and hustle a lot. As much as you explore more, achieve more. Some it's similar, right? कि जितना ज़्यादा आप एक्सप्लोर करोगे उतना ज़्यादा आपको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्री का नॉलेज मिलेगा, उतना आपको नॉलेज मिलेगा, जितना नॉलेज मिलेगा इतनी स्किल बढ़ेंगी, उतना सब कुछ बढ़ेगा, बिजनेस भी ग्रो होगा, पैसा भी मिलेगा. So the read a lot, definitely read a lot, because the most common habit you can find in the people like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, and any other big businessmen like. So that is the reading habit. Because of the reading, you can get a whole life many experience of the any particular person in a one single book. You can implement their strategy. You can also learn from their mistakes. So definitely read a lot, and one of the best book I want, yes, you didn't ask, but I want to suggest that is how to influence people. That is the most needed book you can read. So, and the another request is explore or achieve, right? It's don't think like I'm too young just to start the business, I don't have money, I don't have this. Just start it, just start it. जुगाड़ अपने आप हो जाएगा. Universe will help you, your friends will help you, and people are really successful people are really want to help you if they ask them directly with the passion. And at that time, when I started the podcast, I don't have too much I don't have one single thing which I have right now. At that time, I don't have one single thing. I don't have TST, BIST, or PMS from media agency. I don't have nothing. But I just asked them, can you please come on my podcast to share your knowledge and experience? And they really come because they want to share the knowledge with the passionate people, intelligent people, and all. So shamelessly ask for the help.
Oh, okay, Parth. So thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining. I would end the meet now.
Yes.
I would send you the
Yes,
recording
yeah,
after.
sure, Aditra. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Mhm.
Yo, good luck.
This will be posted on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, Aditra.
Good
Thanks.
night. All the best for your future.
Bye.
Mm.
Thanks, bro. You
Mm.
too.